What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about something that is really important for a lot of DJs, both men, women, old, young, and it's something that doesn't really get talked about a whole lot in our industry. It's how to avoid burnout and how to keep spinning those fire sets without crashing. If you're feeling drained after gigs, you're struggling to keep your energy up, stick around because I've got 3 really good tips to really help you to avoid burnout and help you keep rocking the decks for the long haul. So hang out, grab something to drink, and let's go through these 3 things real fast. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am getting back into doing videos. I know I say this after almost every recent video. Something crazy has been going on, whatever, and I've taken some time off. Well, the reason why I haven't put out a video in the last few weeks is because I had a pretty substantial eye injury. I was working out, I was using resistance bands, and a 50-pound resistance band snapped, hit me right in the eye. It was really bad. I was rushed to the ER. I've seen more traumatic eye doctors than I even care to see. And it took a couple of weeks for it to heal. It could have been really bad. I could have lost my eye. I could have lost my vision. But thankfully, everything was fine after a couple of weeks. It's still dilated a little bit just because the doctors have been putting me on these crazy medicated drops. But I'm on the mend. I'm good. I'm doing better. So now that I can get over this insane eye injury, I can get back to doing videos. First of all, if you're new to the channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. To those of you who have subscribed, and to those of you who have reached out, asked how I'm doing, where I've been, what's been going on, you guys are awesome. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And now that everything is healed, like I said, I can get back into doing these videos. But today, I want to talk about something that is pretty important. It happens to every DJ, young, old, male, female. It's something that goes on as you become a very busy DJ. And it doesn't matter if you do weddings, if you do private events, you're a bar DJ, a club DJ, a festival DJ, karaoke DJ, really any type of DJ can experience this. And it's something that doesn't get talked about a lot in our industry. And I think really we should address it and we should talk a little bit about it. And it's about burnout. Now, we're coming up on the busy wedding season. Here in New York, not a whole lot of people get married when it's wintertime because it's cold, it's depressing, it's gloomy, there's 10 feet of snow everywhere. So we're coming up on the spring and wedding season gets kicked off for a lot of people in the Northeast here in March, April timeframe. And they'll start to go through all of their events throughout wedding season. And like I said, it doesn't matter what type of DJ you are. If you're very busy, there's a lot of DJs out there who are full-time and they work almost every single night of the week. Some DJs, they just work weekends. They just do private events. They just do weddings on the weekends. But it doesn't matter. Some of you guys, you remember after COVID, you were doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back-to-back weddings because nobody wanted to cancel or they had to restructure their weddings and they didn't want to cancel with their DJ and DJs didn't want to cancel with their clients. And so it was hectic. It was crazy. And a lot of guys, a lot of women, a lot of you out there, we're constantly working all the time. And when you work all the time, a lot of bad stuff can happen mentally, physically. You lose your passion for it, you get bored, and you just feel completely overwhelmed. You're tired all the time, you are just totally burned out. And there's a lot of people who called it quits. During right after COVID when things were crazy, but even to this day when things are kind of sort of normal, there's a lot of DJs who say, I can't do it anymore, it's too much. So I'm going to talk a little bit about 3 things that you can do to avoid burnout and, to keep that passion alive, to keep loving what you do as a DJ. So let's begin. Tip number 1, manage your gig load and set boundaries. I can't tell you guys how important this is. this is probably the number one thing that you can do to avoid burnout. And listen, I get it. When bookings start rolling in, it's really hard to say no sometimes. But here's the deal. Overloading yourself with back-to-back-to-back gigs, it's going to drain your creativity. It's going to wreck your health. You have to pace yourself. You can't just constantly keep going. And the older you get as a DJ, the more difficult it becomes to do back-to-back-to-back events. And again, it doesn't matter if it's a wedding, private event, corporate event, karaoke, bar, any type of event where you're DJing, you have to pace yourself, especially as you get older. Set limits on how many events, shows you take per week. And if you're doing late night sets, like if you're a bar DJ or a club DJ where you might be working till 2 or 3 or 4 a.m., depending on where you live, give yourself recovery time. No one wants a DJ who's constantly running on fumes and can barely stand up half the time. So again, pace yourself and set a limit of how many gigs you can do in a weekend, during the week, whatever. Tip number 2, make sure you take care of your mind and body. This one should be a no-brainer. It can be a little bit of a game changer though if you never thought about it. But remember, your late nights, all the loud music, all the travel, it can really take a toll. So make sure you constantly stay hydrated, get some solid sleep, and eat like you actually care about your body. What I mean by all of this is drink lots of water. Don't constantly be drinking alcohol. Don't constantly be drinking energy drinks. Solid sleep. Make sure you're getting good 7 to 8 hours per night. Some people, they can live off 5 to 6. I don't know. It's dependent on who you are as a person. But if you can get 7 to 8 hours per night, shoot for that. Focus on that. And eat well. Don't be constantly snacking, putting garbage inside your body. Make sure that you're eating stuff with really good nutrients. And just, like I said, make sure you're taking care of your body. And then for mental health, this is also very important. Meditate, hit the gym, just step away from the decks and recharge sometimes. When you are constantly looking at your computer screen, looking at the decks, constantly DJing, that's gonna take a toll on your mind at some point. And your creativity, it thrives when you do as a person. So body health, physical health, mental health, make sure you're taking care of it so that your creativity doesn't suffer. Tip number 3, keep your passion alive with new music and skills. So one of the things that I've learned over the years as a DJ is that burnout can happen very easily when DJing starts to feel too much like a job or a chore instead of a passion that we've all grown to love over the years as a DJ. So keep it fresh. Look for new music. Try new genres. Experiment with producing your own beats, your own remixes. Level up your skills. Try scratching. Try live remixing. There's a lot of things that you can do to erupt that passion or start that passion all over again as a DJ. Because again, like I said, if you are constantly doing the same thing night after night, event after event, gig after gig, it's going to get boring. It's going to get stale. And you're just going to completely and totally lose your passion with it. So when you evolve, DJing becomes exciting again. Or sometimes it just stays exciting because you're always doing something new. There you go. 3 quick and easy tips to avoid burnout. Could be considered 3 power moves, depending on how you look at it. But important tips to keep your DJ game strong without burning out, keep the passion going. If you are a DJ and you have had burnout in the past, or you've realized you're starting to lose your passion, your luster for DJing, comment down below. Let me know. What did you do to overcome burnout? What did you do to spark back up the passion and have a love of DJing? Or maybe you're a DJ right now who's starting to have burnout. Comment below. Let us know how you're feeling. I'm sure a lot of subscribers will probably give some good advice, get some good tips, other than the 3 that I've stated here. And we want to hear from you. So if you have had burnout, comment, tell us how you got over it. If you're starting to have burnout, Let us know how we can help. As I always say at the end of all my videos, a day without dancing is a day wasted. Keep spinning, stay inspired, be a good human being, and I'll see you guys in the next one.